What is Wizard101's most forgotten game mode? Whirly Burly? Nope. PvP tournaments? Nope. We're talking about Pet Derby in Wizard101. Now guys, I don't know about you, but I know when I was a kid starting out playing this game, Pet Derby to me was a pretty darn cool thing. I took my fire cat I got from the shop here in the pet pavilion, and I just went straight in to the Pet Derby, and I had one hell of a time, to be honest with you. And I know there's a lot of other people as well who do like the Pet Derby, you know, and it's kind of sad to see that it's just completely dead and gone, you know. There is literally nobody playing it. There's literally nobody talking about it, you know. It's pretty sad to see. And in today's video, guys, I want to talk about a couple of reasons why this might have happened, how we can maybe revive Pet Derby and see it come back in the future, and how, you know, more importantly, this could maybe benefit KingsIsle to the point where they might actually try to revive it for the community, you know. If you guys have any ideas that I do not talk about in this video, let me know down there in the comments below. And more importantly, did you guys play Pet Derby back in the day? Do you guys enjoy it? Would you play it now? I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say down there in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. So let's start from the start. Why did the Pet Derby basically shut down? Why is there nobody playing it? Well, I am assuming there's probably just no reason to keep playing Pet Derby, you know? We had, you know, pet ranks and stuff like that. We could go here and buy stuff if like a certain pet rank, stuff like that as well. We could buy energy gear from the sky, from the Athenian ring. You cannot do that anymore to this day, but there was rewards to go for in the Pet Derby. You would get like a 4 energy Athame or something, I believe, guys. But they took that away when 5th Age come out, I believe. And now there's literally, like, objectively nothing to play for anymore. And when you do that to your player base, when you have a reason to play and you take it away, it's not, I mean, ever a good idea, really. There wasn't really much to play for in the first place, so they could have worked on that, but taking away the only thing to play for was kind of the nail in the coffin. And obviously, if no one's playing, nobody else is going to queue up because they're going to be like, oh, well, nobody's playing, you know? So I think Pet Derby might have got shut down by KingsIsle, probably because it wasn't doing too good. Maybe they thought that, you know, just shutting it down was probably better than actually supporting it, which, in my opinion, I think that's a horrible idea. You know, I think if you could make more things to play for in the Pet Derby, like this guy right here, what if he gave, like, literally everything, like a Stitch gear, a wand, a ring and a theme that's pretty good, you know, a deck even, stuff like that. Give players reasons to get into these other game modes. I think that's, like, should be part of the developers' jobs, you know, play every part of the game and stuff like that. I think that'd be really good. I think they should try to revive Pet Derby and give us a ton of incentives and things to go for, and maybe even like an event or something, right? And then see if off of that data we can get more players into it, because I think there generally is an audience out there that might be interested in Pet Derby. Now, I might just be completely crazy, guys. Let me know in the comments below. I just might be like a minority here. Don't know, but I just don't see people talking about this ever, and it's kind of sad to me that it's just dead and gone when, you know, as a child or, you know, like a teenager, 13 years old, I did this with my fire cats and I enjoyed it a lot, and it's just sad to see that there's nothing to play for. So we talked about, you know, KingsIsle and why they might have shut it down. Now I want to talk about ways we can actually revive this game mode. So if you're a developer watching this, what can we do to get this back into the rotation for players? Well, I thought of a couple of things in this video. Obviously, one, we need incentives, right? If you give your players nothing to play for, I need to turn off that node, huh? I'll do that sometime. Anyways, if you give your players nothing to play for, well, they're not going to play, right? We saw that when there was rewards to get, they took it away. Like, there's hardly any players playing, but then they took the rewards away, and now there's nobody, right? So first thing first, we need stuff to play for. We need exclusive pet derby stuff to get from Nigel over here, right? So I think, you know, think of some ideas, cool Stitch gear, cool wands, maybe stats, ring and a theme, maybe like meta energy stuff, you know, for example, I use this as my energy a theme. What if I could play pet derby and get an energy a theme with like 15 energy, you know? That would be pretty cool. I would definitely go ahead and play pet derby. So just revamping this guy to, you know, have exclusive pet derby things to get, which would be pretty cool in my opinion. Second of all, you could have an event. So as you guys know, this week KingSaw has 2 events going. You have Beast Moon Hunt, and you have the new Rate a Stitch event. Now, I don't know if this is going to continue or what at all, but I would love to see if they're going to have 2 events going on at a time. You could have Rate a Stitch, Pet Derby, something else, and then rotate between those 3. If they're going to go that route with having like 2 different events on at the same time, I think that would be pretty darn cool, guys, in my opinion. The event doesn't have to be like anything big like Beast Moon is here. As you can tell, Rate a Stitch is like pretty accessible. Not that much effort to get the stuff compared to other things for players. It doesn't have to be a huge event like Beast Moon. It could be something small like the Rate a Stitch. As long as the rewards are good, like P9s, energy elixirs, gold, next hatch free elixir, you know, as long as it's a small event with really good things, I think that would simply just get players playing your game, playing Pet Derby, and then they could also grind out these incentives from Nigel while working on that event to get all those really good potions we need to make pets. And that's what I think they could do. I think, like, logically, I feel like that is just all you really can do as a dev, and that would get players playing, because players, I feel like, either hate Pet Derby, don't mind it, or like it, right? So 2 out of 3 are probably going to play. Okay. Give us a good reason to play with good rewards. Okay, I'll play your game. And it's consumer friendly, so hell yeah, I'll do it. And on the side, I can get those rewards from Nigel, assuming, again, they're good rewards, right? So, I don't know, guys. That's everything I wanted to talk about, I guess, in this video. I guess, actually, briefly, at the end here, I could bring up a point of how Wiz actually has a whole secondary pet system. Now, some of you guys may have not known this, and I didn't know this until, like, somebody pointed it out to me, but basically, what the hell? Okay. Basically, guys, if you go to your pet here, you have your talents we all know and love. Proof Defy, Mighty, Dealer, Breaker, Storm Giver, yada yada, Pin Giver, right? But you actually have a talent section and a derby section, right? Now, yeah, like, there's pet derby talents, and I did not know about this for the longest time. And it's kind of sad to see, because they actually put resources, they put development time into having derby talents, right? And, well, we don't see anybody making pets for Pet Derby, right? So if you're KingSaw watching this again, right, and you revive Pet Derby, you might actually see players try to make meta Pet Derby pets, right? You might see that, and you might, guess what, make more money, because, you know, more pet activity means more money, because people have to spend crowns to make pets right now. So it's a win for KingSaw if they were to, you know, invest assets and time into Pet Derby, you know, for players, incentives, player retention, and obviously making meta pets for, well, Pet Derby. So I don't know, man. I think if you're KingSaw, this would be really smart. And I know me personally, guys, I don't know. I don't got a clue what any of this clear, banana, mute, shush, unbreakable is. Don't know what any of this is. I would have to learn the Pet Derby meta, and honestly, that could be fun, but I'd really like to see them revive Pet Derby so I could get back into it as a player. But I don't know, man. That's all I have to say for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think down there in the comments below as well. Do you think, this was a good video? Do you think this is some good ideas to revive Pet Derby? If not, let me know why, and let me know your ideas and thoughts about Pet Derby in the comments below. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching this far, and as always, take care, y'all.